January 29th Committee of the Transportation Committee will now come to order. Madam Clerk, could you please call the roll?
Mr. Ansello? Here. Mr. Barker? Here. Dr. Carbone? Here. Chairman Colby?
Here.
Mr. Gamble? Here. Mr. Patterson? Here. Mrs. Valerio?
Here. Is there anyone signed up for a public forum?
There is not.
Is there anyone present that would like to address this committee at this time? Seeing none, the next item of the agenda is approval of the minutes. You have the November 27th minutes before you from the Transportation Committee. They stand approved unless the clerk is notified of any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 13-0012.
Moved by Dr. Carbone, second by Mary Valerio. Any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Next item.
Referral 13-0013.
Moved by Legislator Barker, second by Legislator Valerio. Is there any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next item.
Referral 13-0014.
Moved by Legislator Barker, second by Dr. Carbone. Any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Next item, please. Oh, opposed? They don't oppose my committee.
Still. Okay, referral 13-0015.
Moved by Legislator Anisello and second by Mary Valerio. Any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Referral 13-0016.
Moved by Mary Valerio, second by Dr. Carbone. Any questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
Referral 13-0017.
Moved by Mary Valerio, second by Barker. Any questions? Yes. Mr. Patterson.
Through the chair, we're looking at an increase request of funding for this particular project. What's the cause of that increase in cost?
Is he on the wrong one? Are you on number 17 or 18? 18? We're on 17 right now. You're trying to go faster than me. That's pretty good. All right. Any other questions on number 17, please? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Next item.
Referral 13-0018.
Moved by Dr. Carbone, second by Mary Valerio. Any questions?
Thank you.
Legislator Patterson.
Through the chair, looks like the cost went up. What's the purpose? What exactly was the source of that increase in cost?
Through the chair, various things, just some increases and decreases in the quantities. You're never exactly on when you're doing that. That is part of the amount. The key amounts, I guess I would say, of the increase of the $275,000 was there was a when we were doing near the culvert, we had an unexpected sanitary sewer relocation right by the ambulance out there on Lyle, and that ended up increasing our cost by about $80,000. And then also with putting street lighting up, the system wasn't. We were working with the village, and they changed the design a little bit after the bids were already done. And when we worked things out with them, that increased the cost by about $107,000. And then in one other location, we did a storm sewer outfall. We bored it instead of did an typical open trench cut. So that increased by about $75,000. They're the three key things that made up the increase.
Okay. Through the chair, the change in the lighting spec that was required by the town. How much of that additional cost is the town picking up?
It's by the village.
No, okay.
It's the village, and one of the things was the wiring was not in the bid to begin with, so that was the big part of it.
Okay.
But I believe that they do have a share of cost on that. our hope is that the federal and the state covers 95%, and then that part of the cost for the lighting, the 5% cost would be paid for by the village.
All right, thank you.
Any other questions? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Is there any unfinished business to come before this committee? There is none. There is no unfinished business of the January 29 meeting of the Transportation Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Transportation Committee is scheduled for February 26th. Thank you.